Well, as you can see, I'm not Barbara Kennelly, but I am very pleased to be here representing her tonight and the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare. Barbara had intended to be here this evening, but unfortunately, she has been called away for the sad duty of bidding farewell to a superhero for women everywhere, her dear friend Geraldine Ferraro. As most of you know, Jerry passed away last Saturday after a long fight with cancer. What you may not know is that in addition to breaking glass ceilings for so many women in politics today, Ms. Ferraro was a member of the board of the Pension Rights Center for many years. Barbara had the privilege of working with the Pension Rights Center and Karen Ferguson when she was a member of Congress. Karen's inspiration, knowledge, and technical advice were especially invaluable during the drafting and passage of the Retirement Equity Act. As everyone here knows, while fighting to keep Social Security strong, we also need to be working on a better pension system for everyone on top of Social Security. If Barbara had been here, she would both congratulate the center and express her pleasure in being chosen to introduce her friend and former colleague, superhero George Miller. When Barbara served as a member of Congress, it was an honor and a pleasure to work alongside Congressman Miller. I have often heard Barbara say, when it comes to defending the rights of workers and retirees, you can't find a better or more ardent champion. Providing this award to Congressman Miller is especially appropriate since when it comes to his legislative work, George Miller must be a Superman, a Spider-Man, and a Batman, all rolled into one. I get to be the one that represents all three of them. I love it. Because when he sees injustice, whether it's a broken promise or exorbitant 401k fees, he is one tough opponent. Barbara would know because she worked with him on women's pension issues and has seen his firm and long-standing commitment to improving retirement security and defending Social Security. Congressman Miller, please come up to receive your Superhero Award.
Thank you very much. This is a wonderful award. I feel like it's a little unjust that I would get this award because I have been poaching so much information from the center for so many years without attribution sometimes. I hate to say this, Karen, but it really, to me, has been the benchmark of how those of us in public policy should think about pensions, about economic security, about retirement, about all of these subjects together, and how we should think about other people who manage other people's money. In theory, that creates a responsibility and a duty and an obligation and all the things we know about in the law, but sometimes it just doesn't seem to work that way. And the pension rights funds, when I in theory told my wife the good thing about me getting elected to Congress 37 years ago is I wouldn't be around to kick the TV. She thinks there's a lot of other better reasons, but instead of kicking the TV, I would go to the Pension Rights Center and say, what the hell are they saying about this? This story doesn't work. I'm reading the newspaper. I'm a great rip and read guy. I got 10 hours on the airplane going to California every week, back and forth. And so and then I go home and I get on the computer and I start matching these things up, and then I say to Michelle Varnhagen, this isn't right. This is wrong. See what this story says? They're saying this. I looked it up on the web over the Saturday, and she's going, Jesus, give it a break, you know. But give it a rest, right, Michelle? No, you never say that to your boss. No, no, no. I've heard you say it under your breath as you left the room. But she's a wonderful, wonderful staff person on these issues. Michelle, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, there would be no award without her. I understand how this works. I'm a work in progress. She's the real deal. But I just want to say thank you. And over the last couple of years, certainly we had the opportunity with the majority to really try and take as in-depth look as we could at what were the responsibilities of people who manage other people's money, and what should be the standards of transparency, and what should be the standards of care, and what should be the standards of disclosure. And I think we weren't as successful as I'd like to be. I'm delighted that the Department of Labor has done some follow-on work. I'd like them to do more, and I'd like the SEC to do some more, and I'd like to get back the majority so I could do some more. But it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. But I just think it's incredibly urgent. And among my constituents, after the financial scandals took down the market and took down people's life savings, it was a real education. I'm painfully middle class, and my constituency is very blue collar and middle class. To listen to these stories over the last several years of people's plans ruined or postponed would be the nicest thing that's happened to them, devastated. And very often, it wasn't just the market, it wasn't just the scandals, it was really bad advice and improper advice about risk and about the futures and the rest of that. And so I just can't tell you how much I appreciate being associated with. Getting an award to me is like so cool from the center. Just being associated with you guys is great. So that's the way I see it. So thank you very much. This makes me feel really good about what the hell I tried to do. So thank you. Thank you.